Foxhound 78. Decided to come out on this beautiful Sunday. The weather is picture perfect. Temperature is just right, and I can't ask for anything more. So it's not humid, it's not dry. Got about 3 hours of sunlight left, and this is what I'm gonna do. I want to show you guys here. I already did a video of the FIREBOX stove Generation 2, and I've done a video on this device in the past. Just thought I would bring this back into light. This is one of my favorite pieces of kit, and I'm gonna show you how it was done. Now look how thin this thing is. I think this is some sort of titanium metal. I'm not sure exactly what element this is, but this is very compactable. As you can see here, how thin it is. I'll bring it up close, and you get an idea on the height. So I generally have a small head. So this is my head in comparison to the stove. All right, you guys got it? You have these two components. Gonna put these aside in a safe place so I don't have to worry about losing it. So this is the ashtray dish. And obviously you know what an ashtray does. It catches the ash left over from the burning embers. So put this aside. So this is the trap door here, right? This is where you're gonna toss all your sticks and all your kindling, your tinder, and your fuel. All right. Now it doesn't take a genius to learn how to figure this out. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Now what's great about this is very versatile. See these metal rods, how you can use this is, and I love this. All you gotta do, you got these slots here and you can just play around with it. You know, figure it out, troubleshoot. You can do it this way. Now with this metal rod, how you can utilize this, you can place it in any section of the stove as you like. You can place it right here. Now this here, now that would be helpful if you're gonna place a pot that can actually fit here. You know, you can place it on top if you don't want it to get hot. If you don't want the contents of your pot to get burnt, this would be a good place to position a pot or stove, or the pot. And if you want it to cook really fast and you're not afraid of getting anything burnt or singed, you just place the rods as low as you like. Or you can go all the way to the bottom, right here. And that's really versatile, I like that. Place it way at the bottom here. Check it out. My preference, I like to place it right in these slots here. Boom. Gonna do something slightly different. Since these are bigger pieces, let me see, I'm gonna try to use my own weight. Well, I can use my own weight, but the problem is I'm not gonna be precise. Feel me? If I use my own weight, I might cut a piece bigger than my intended goal. So I want to cut at least pieces maybe about 2.5 to 3 inches long. So in order to be precise, I'm gonna use my Swedish axe by Grand Forest Brooks. All right. Now, when you're cutting on a surface like this here, now this is grass and dirt, so I'm not too worried, but you just want to be mindful if there's any rocks or pebbles laying around. I kind of been camping in this little area here for quite some time, so it's really no rocks here per se, but just be careful, because you know, once you cut through the stick, the only other barrier that you're going to make contact with is what's underneath the stick, which is the ground. So you clip a rock, man, you're going to chip your axe, and you don't want to do that, right? So I want to cut this piece. Now, you know what's crazy is the axe don't have to be that sharp. You don't have to go nuts. Just the weight alone is gonna chop right through this bad boy. All right. Now I want to make sure I don't lose my sticks, because this area here is very gnarly. It's like a freaking the bushes of Cambodia, Vietnam. So just want to be mindful where I place my kindling. You know what? I need something hard to cut this over. I need a chopping board. You know, sometimes you slam hard enough, those pieces of wood go flying. So I'm like keeping a hawk's eye for where the projectiles land, because it can easily be mislocated. So, and pretty much be all that work for nothing. This takes calories, man. I'm getting hungry as I'm doing this. All this energy being depleted, and I'm making hella noise right now. But it's the daytime, so I don't give a damn. There we go. See, ain't that serious. Let me take these off first. Makes it easier to place the sticks in. Now what I'm doing here is creating some kindling. And I find it best to use smaller sticks. Smaller sticks burn a lot faster than sticks of this caliber. You don't want to start off with sticks sticking in your thumb, because otherwise it'll take forever, and sometimes it won't burn at all. From my experience, I'm no expert, just letting you guys know. This is just something I've been doing for a while. It's hard for me to do it consistently because due to my work schedule, but you know, whenever I get a chance, I get a day off, whatever, I try to incorporate that time into, you know, just enjoying the outdoors. Whether I'm hiking, reading a book out in the woods, whether I'm doing a gear review, whatever. Sometimes it helps also to use your foot. You don't gotta always utilize a knife, you know, especially with small sticks. Just get your foot, break it like so. Boom. See how simple that is? All you're doing is just using the weight that you've acquired over the years from eating trash, from getting on that keto diet. Now, let me stop talking nonsense here. But yeah, you're just using your own body weight, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna distribute it towards the left side of your body, whatever portion of your limb you're using to apply weight to the intended breakage area. Boom, that's all. Don't take no rocket scientist. All right, let me just, okay, what I noticed here is these sticks are a little bit thicker than the original sticks that I placed in the stove. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move this to the side a bit, because I want the small sticks to burn first. So, it's not bad. Alright. So you basically want to make sure you got a whole heap of these on deck and ready to go. Alright. So during the process of applying the Vaseline to the cotton ball, I like to throw on these gloves just because it can get real messy and sticky, and I don't want my camera being compromised. So throughout this video, I'm gonna from time to time switch up, you know what I mean? But due to my excellent editing skills, this would appear to be nice and seamless. I believe this is a Japanese made product, and what I love about this, now I can use my fire rod, that's not a problem. In fact, the fire rod is probably your most reliable source of starting fire, because depending on how many times you use it or how frequent, it could last anywhere from a couple months to even a year. Seriously. And on top of that, it's waterproof. This here is also great. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have about half, actually less than half. You can see it right there. And the way you would refuel it is in this little nozzle right here. Very easy, simple to do. Honestly though, this will last me several months, no problem. Okay, see, got that little flame. Now we're gonna place it on the middle here. Place it in the middle here. Put the lever. All right, that's pretty good, right? See the difference. All right. Now we're gonna do full blast, guys. This is going for the gusto. There we go. Check that out. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but I don't want to hold on too long. I'll show you once again though. It's a pretty big flame. It's about 1 inch long, 1 inch high. All right. And again, you can control the length. So obviously we want to get in deep. So now at this point, we're gonna start to bury the cotton ball that's already lit. We're gonna try and put all the little sticks. Stop playing games. Try and make like a teepee type of deal. Now these sticks are nice and dry, so should be no problem getting this bad boy started. And you can tell the sticks are dry when you hear that snap. When you hear that, you know what I mean? Thing is like Rice Krispies out here. Now I'm actually ready to throw this big log right in there. Actually, you know what? No, that's a little bit too burly. Get something more substantial. Yeah, like this here. Real butter, not no margarine. I don't understand how cats use margarine. I know it's the cheaper way to go, but margarine is totally not good. I'm not saying butter is the best thing, but at least it's natural. What's also fantastic is you can add fuel at the base here. This is what this little doorway is for. You know, since the pot's already, since you guys stop cooking on the top, you don't want to disturb it at all. You want to look for another place where you can insert more fuel. Just place it through this little slot here. Boom. Or there's a much larger trap door that you can place sticks in, like in here. Get out of here. Little damn spider. Messing up my project. Get out. Get, go on, get. That spider would be lunch. Good for me, because it would just been more protein on the bill, but bad for him. Now the reason, wait, actually, just put it on the top. I want to make sure it's nice and even. Alright, this way the stove's not too wobbly. You don't want nothing to collapse. You don't want to have your food spilled all on a freaking ground. That would suck, especially if you're out in the wilderness. Dozens of miles away from captivity. I'm using my sport for a mixing tool. I love this thing. I can hook it on my carabiner. Boom. By the way, this is by Sea to Summit. They make excellent products. I have their sport, and they also have a compression bag where you can store sleeping bags and such. And I'll show that in another video. But yeah, Sea to Summit, cool company. They make great stuff. I'm not their sponsor. I just like stuff that actually works. Mix this around real good. Actually, before I do that, cut some slices of cheese. This is not butter, guys. This is cheese. Rocky Barrel. Extra sharp. That first piece was kind of a block, but I'll cut it thin so I can Now it seems like there's no more life in the stove here, but have faith. I'm gonna try and get it started again just by blowing. Just be careful when you're blowing. You're gonna have that instinct to want to inhale, but you don't want to do that in the direction of the smoke. So just be wary of that, guys. See that? The flame started again. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not even gonna edit this part. Look, just gonna turn around, boom. See? Before there was nothing, it was just red embers just glowing. Now the fire just started. See? That's all you gotta do. You guys, but I like my eggs with bite, so I'll apply some cayenne pepper. You guys probably think I'm insane, but love cayenne pepper, man. I mean, Dick Gregory, rest in peace, was a famous comedian / conscious individual. He would swear by this. He would swear up and down by cayenne pepper, saying that it's like the healing component for any organism. Well, he didn't say those words, but basically he's implying that it's good for you. Now, a lot of people may not be able to handle that, because the cayenne pepper does got some bite. I'm telling you, got some serious bite. But man, I'm telling you, man, I feel rejuvenated. I feel replenished. Like, it just wakes you up. I put in my tea. I put it in virtually anything. I'll even put it in juice. I'm talking like apple juice, apple and ginger. Cold, not warm. Don't say if I'm gonna do it warm, I'm gonna do tea, stuff like that. But even cold drinks, I'll put it in some cold apple ginger juice. Oh my Lord. Ooh, boy. All right, this is looking good right now. Check it out, guys. Now I'm gonna add more sticks because the fire's starting to smolder down a bit. Just gonna throw in some fuel rods. This is, yeah, man, this is my word, and I'm pretty sure I'm the first to use this. I'm gonna call these fuel rods. And now this pertains to the more bigger slabs of wood that you use to keep the fire sustained and keep it alive. So there's tinder, kindling, and fuel rods. I'm the first, remember that. Fuel rods. Place another one here. All right. Now the eggs they're already done. Forget the correct term. It's not naan. I don't think it's naan, because when I was going to supermarkets, it didn't specify it was naan. It was some other name. But this, I guess this is particularly from Bangladesh. so I don't know. But we're gonna use that. The bread needs a little bit of flavor, but it's still pretty good. I can't taste the cheese yet. Maybe I didn't put enough, I don't know. Interesting. Let's give it another bite. I don't know. Oh well. Just gotta add more cayenne pepper and some more butter, I guess. Nah, not too much butter, but more cheese. More cheese, more cayenne pepper.